Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is the Indie Game of the Week, Dex, and thank you for watching. Dex is a side-scrolling open-world cyberpunk RPG, guys. Now, if that doesn't wet your whistle or get you excited, I don't know what will, because this game, it has everything, guys. This game has hacking, it has jobs, it has gorgeous designs and beautiful pixel artwork, great voice acting, fun combat, lesbians, and more, guys. Dex released on Steam May 2015. It was developed and published by Dreadlocks Ltd. You can go ahead and I highly recommend getting Dex on Steam for $19.99, guys. However, if you're watching this during the early parts of June, this is when the Steam summer sale was going on, and it has it listed for $16.99, which makes it even more worth of a bargain to get it, guys. But let's talk about Cyberpunk, guys. From Shadowrun to Deus Ex, Cyberpunk is always fun, always awesome, guys, and I'm happy to say that Dex doesn't let you down in that regard. Everything has its own personality to it. It just feels like a really alive universe with, you know, stereotypical cyberpunk themes of hacking and mega corporations and you're being hunted down and all that good kind of stuff, guys, that you would want in a cyberpunk style game. Now, we're going to start off with the options, of course. If you want, you can click on that big red button up there that says skip to the action if you don't want to see this. Otherwise, let's go ahead and start with the options, guys. And the options are fairly robust. I have to say I enjoyed them. I like the options that you have here available to you. Game does feature 1080p resolution. You have full screen on or off, a brightness meter right here. You have some VSync, anti-aliasing going up to FXAA1, 2, and DLAA, which, well, I have no idea what the hell that is. I just kept it at FXAA2, and I didn't really kind of see any difference between FXAA and DLAA. I didn't see any difference. How about that? But it's there for you to enjoy. It's there if you want it. You do have some font features, which I would suggest probably turning it on to the largest, because in my 1080p screen, it's going to be a little bit smaller. Not necessarily hard to read, but it makes it easier for your, visual enjoyment if you're a person who likes to read instead of listen to the characters talk, which, depending on who the voice actor is. I'm not going to say they're all fantastic. There's just this one character that just gets on my nerves, whom I just want to punch in the face every time I listen to him. And we'll talk about that guy when we get to a later point. There's some sound sliders here. One thing I would like to note, if you do plan on playing this game, is you should jack down the music volume. The music is very fantastic in this game. The sound effects are well done, but it can kind of override the voice acting in the game. It can, like, certain characters can sound like they're whispering, and the music, it doesn't keep up with what they're saying. So it's just better if you turn down that music. The game features partial controller support. Now, the game does, on the Steam page, it says full controller support. It kind of works with my Logitech controller, but some of the buttons are mismatched, and I haven't really gotten a way to kind of make it to work and, fix that all up yet. It's a game that I would say almost kind of does feel better a little bit playing it with the controller, but it's perfectly just as capable of playing it with your keyboard and mouse. You can see right here there's some options available for that. As you can see, there's also rebindable keys, which is always freaking awesome. And I really appreciate when developers do this, so thank you so freaking much. Other than that pretty much covers all the options. The game does not feature any kind of Steamy goodness, not at this point anyways. No Steam cards or Steam achievements, which is, I think, kind of rare, actually. I was kind of shocked by that. Without further ado, we're going to continue. Now, this is a little bit deeper in the game. We're going to let it load here. Alright. This is a little bit deeper into the game. I'm playing the game for about 2 hours now. 2 hours and a half now. That's got me to the point where I'm kind of allowed to do whatever I want. Now, this is an open world game, which basically means you can go about it whatever way you like. And one thing I will say I enjoy really a lot about this game is that you can zoom out really far and zoom in really far and get a lot of good detail and take a look at Dex there, who's a pretty cool character. She has blue hair. Because, it's a sci-fi universe. Why not, right? Kick the dog in the face. I'm a bastard, I know. So let's talk about what you're looking at here as far as the UI goes. It's very minimalistic. The top left part is your hit points. Not only that, below that is your EXP bar. So as you can see right now, I'm very low on health, which we should probably go ahead and fix that. There we go. So now I'm at full health now. as you can see right there, and then below that is my XP bar, which I use to level. Otherwise, it's very minimalistic UI as far as the game goes. There's a couple of actions I can do though. I can jump, I can climb objects, I can drop down basically objects, kind of like almost kind of like Metroidvania style. The game does have a, I don't know if it's exactly a Metroidvania because it's not necessarily, I don't think in that style. I think the story is, you go through the story, but how you go about it is kind of up to you. I wouldn't exactly call it a true Metroidvania, but close to a Metroidvania game. But yeah, you can basically drop down from platforms. You have your punch attacks, which you can basically do to hit enemies. I forgot the hacking button is the same button as I used to hit my recorder. Anyways, like I was saying, you can attack people. You also can activate the hack ability, which becomes like kind of like this little shooter version of the game. You can see there's like these little life bars right here, and that is my focus. That's how long I'm allowed to stay in hack mode. Before I had to drop out of it again. As you can see, these little things are attacking me also. And if I don't, if I let that bar drop to 0, I don't really know what happens to you. You could die. I need to re-heal there. That was silly of me. But yeah, it does have that hacking aspect to it, and you'll find like firewalls occasionally kind of laden about different areas of the game. There's lots of different shops you can go into to buy items, like the general store. Right now I'm currently on a mission. To find this guy who's gone missing. Let me show you his picture here. It's actually under my items. I have to find Shen Xiaolong. He has gone missing, and we need to find him if at all possible. And the city is rather large. It's rather robust. I will say that much as well. As you can see here, there's different sectors to the city, and you have access to most of them, and you can fast travel to them by clicking on an area. So if I wanted to, I can go to Tony's or Tajiao's or Chinese Quarter by simply just clicking on it, and I don't necessarily have to walk to that particular area. I imagine there's certain other areas that probably will be unlocked or might be hidden because of story elements as you get deeper and deeper into the game. So yeah, you basically can hack, you can attack enemies, you can dodge, you can roll, all sorts of different kinds of actions here, guys. I really like the UI. I just love the way that this game's designed also. It just feels so, well, almost so real. It feels like an actual city here. And I think they captured that very well. And I really like that aspect to it. You can also climb on top of objects, as you can see here, like I mentioned earlier. I'm actually going up here. I don't know what the hell's up here. There could be anything up here. There could be a guard. There could be several objects up here for me to perhaps gather or use. I'm gonna die. Oh, thank God. I jumped into the next screen. Like a boob. Okay, that worked out though, because I didn't die. So anyways, yeah, you can basically do all these different kinds of actions. Now, let's talk about the inventory screen. This is where you're going to be kind of doing most of your, leveling up and things like that. This right here is what I have in my bag. I have some sodas, a condom, some items you can obviously sell to shopkeepers. This is the leveling up screen where you'll take your skill points and spend them on different kinds of attributes. So like, as you can see, endurance basically increases your hit points, also the amount of cybernetic implants you have. Melee basically just pretty much purely increases your physical combat skills. Ranged, don't really need to explain that to you. Hacking basically increases your hacking skills, basically kind of like how many blasts you'll have as like a little, your little shooter. Charisma, lockpicking, barter, all sorts of different kinds of things for you to kind of invest into. And how you go about investing then is up to you. Basically, if you want to be a character who's completely focused on melee, you can do that. If you want to be a character who's completely focused on ranged, you can do that. I find melee attacks to be a little bit more useful than ranged attacks currently. Well, then again, I don't even have a gun yet. So actually, let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go ahead and go to the Chinese Quarter. We're going to buy a gun. I have some credits. Look at that, just really quick. I just want to pause right here and just look at this design, guys. Look how beautiful that is. That's freaking awesome looking at those little dragons kind of swirling around the poles like that. It's just really well designed, really neat looking, and I enjoy it quite a bit. And then you can get just really close into detail and just see how detailed things are when you get really close. Like that character smoking is a metal arm. Each character just has their own unique design look to them, and everything just has a really good attention to detail, a lot of attention to detail. And just look at that poster. That's freaking cool. I really love the art design of this game. I think it's top-notch stuff, and I think Dex was just beautifully made. From the pixel artwork to everything, everything shifts. It's just really, really well done. Am I going to the wrong part of town? I think I might be going to the wrong town. I think I'm in the wrong part of town. Gosh dang it. I'm an idiot. That's okay, though. I think it's left. Is it left turn from lefty from this direction? There it is. It's Hank's. There we go. We're going to go to Hank's, and we're going to buy a gun from Hank.
How do you, Bertinus?
Now the game does have little avatars, as you can see right there, and you can interact with people and have different kinds of conversation paths. we're going to say, let me see what you've got here, and then we're going to buy a gun. We're going to buy let's buy a Magnum. We're going to double click to buy a Magnum. 900 credits. It's going to cost me quite a bit. But now we own a Magnum. Let's see, how do we pull that out? Nope, wrong button. Which button is it? Let's hit the escape button here. This will show me where everything is. It's... is it inventory, roll, block, attack, shoot? Right click. 1, 2, 3. Okay, how do we equip a gun? How do we equip a gun, game? Do I drop bullets onto it? Okay. It's not Alt. It's not Control. Is it Shift? No, that's Block. I'm not really sure how to use a gun, to be honest with you. That could be an ability I don't even have yet. Hold on. There has to be a way to shoot somebody. Hold on. Come on now. You know what? It doesn't look like I have any means of shooting somebody right now. I don't know how to draw my gun. That's hilarious. But, I mean, you can buy guns. Maybe because I need to actually probably get some sort of gun training. I mean, there is a little bit of a staggered approach to this game. There's a little bit of a, you get access to things one at a time type of thing. Anyways, we're looking for a missing guy. We're looking for Shen here. And we're going to do that basically as fast as humanly possible. Hopefully try to show off the different aspects to this game as we move through it. All I know is that Shen was sleeping with this chick, whom I think was a prostitute. Is that it? No, that's not it. Who was a prostitute, and she owns a club, I guess, or something to that effect. We're going to go to the Afterlife Boulevard. This should look really cool. I think that's the club right there, the Aphrodite. That's the club that she owns. The guy who kidnapped Shen. Look at this. This is so friggin' cool. This is screams. Just screams. Cyberpunk. Oh my. Oh my. Oh yeah. Alrighty then. Not safe for work, kiddies. But that's okay. Man, this place is naughty. Alright, let's talk to this chick.
Welcome, gorgeous, to the Aphrodite. May I call you Claire? Claire de Lune. I'm Lily, your maître d'. Now, what will be your one? Drink, pill, or do you like to go in cold?
I'd like to go in. I like a closed room with a man in it. Let me see what you're selling. What kind of club is this exactly? You're the owner too, right? I'm curious what brought you into this line of work. So you're Lily. I heard about you. I'm looking for Shen. Let's just get straight to business.
Oh, flesh and bloods are your taste. A connoisseur's choice. But we have many connoisseurs.
Oh.
Shen is occupied right now. If you have money and patience, you may take it.
What's a flesh and blood?
A flesh and blood is a virgin of alteration. A pure man. All man. No augmentations. They're most rare in the pleasure business. And most prized.
Oh, so he's become a male prostitute. Good for Shen, I guess? I'm here to take him to his sister. What is Shen doing here?
Guesses. Shen works for me. And for a price, I can put him to work on you.
One thing also that's kind of funny is that if you look on the avatars, their lips move, not necessarily always in conjunction with the way you're talking. It's a nice touch, but it just makes it seem silly sometimes. I'm here to take Shen home to his sister, okay?
Chen Tao sent you. How adorable. But my favorite acquisition is staying. And that is his choice. Love binds, darling. Now why don't you forget this nonsense and enjoy some Aphrodite elixir yourself?
I guess we updated our thing there. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, okay, we can lockpick this door. So some doors are lockpickable. So as you can hover over them really quick, you can see right here. It says lockpick level 1 required, so we're going to start lockpicking this door. I'm guessing Shen's back here. Probably being held prisoner if I had to guess. There might be also some guards. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. That's fine. Hopefully this doesn't get me killed. There we go. You know what would be really useful right now, game? My gun. So combat basically is kind of, you can see there's kind of like exclamation points. Some characters have different kinds of skills. Shut up. Whoa. There we go, got him. That is freaking annoying. These big guys are kind of like enforcers. They do a lot of damage to you if they, oh god, hit you. Okay, take him down, take him down, take him down. Take it, take it. Take it. They're slow and stupid, but there's definitely different kinds of enemies. There's ones that have guns, there's ones that have crowbars and such. Damn, that was hard. Okay. So let's go in here. Let's see if we can find Shen and get him out of here. Now, one thing is, well, I will say is that's really cool about this game is it's completely open world how you go about things. So I didn't necessarily have to do this in this particular fashion. I could have, you know, saved shot. Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die. There's a gun in that room. Holy crap, I have no hit points. Let's see if we can find Shen. Please, Shen.
Excuse me. Should you be here? No one told me I had a come-through coming.
Are you alright? You seem a bit out there.
There. Lily takes care of me here. There. You ever done exactly?
Oh, nice.
You really should. What? Hold the hurry, lady. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, so he's all drugged up and high.
Job.
He's got great abs, though.
Tell Juntao I'm staying. My kitchen days are done.
Now, we have different options here. Don't you care about your sister? We also have the ability to kind of convince people. Hold on. Let's see if we can get him out of here.
Why would you even say that?
Apparently, his sister has cancer. I read her mind. She has cancer. It doesn't even matter. The important thing is she has cancer. She needs you. Just please don't tell her you know, okay? Shen, you need a break is all I'm saying. You can't be wired 24. It'll kill you. No offense, but don't you find it strange? A woman in Lily's position falls for some painless Taijao guy like you. Let's go with 1.
Nice try, lady. Lucia Luxor, she had her mother come in with the same story last week about her father. No way I'm falling for that.
Don't you care about your sister?
Fine. And why would I want to go back to reused frying fat and noodle chopping? With her whining at me to work faster. That's no life, lady. She does. What do you know? We have a plan, okay?
My goodness, this guy is high as a kite.
Prime someday. She says we'll live on an island. Lily loves me.
Well, I think we probably failed to get this guy out of here.
Hey,
And we've been, you know, shot and we're dying slowly. So we're gonna try to get out of here as quickly as possible. We're low on hit points, but you know that's okay.
Welcome back, Mademoiselle Dulune.
Apparently she's cool with the fact that I just broke into her shop and did all those things. No, gosh dang it, I didn't mean to do that. I just want to leave. The game does autosave, by the way, every time you leave an area. And that's just one example of the many different kinds of open world quests you can find. There's quests all over the place, guys. This guy has a quest. Everybody has a quest, basically. A lot of different areas you can just walk into. You don't necessarily need to follow the main storyline, which is one thing I really, really like about this game. There's just lots of different paths, lots of different things to do. And how you go about them can be done in many different ways, guys. I know you can use a gun in this game. I just am silly and I don't know which button it is to activate it. I mean, obviously there is guns in the game, so you can use guns. It's just a matter of me either not being long enough in the story not to use one, or maybe I'm just tripping on how to use it. I'm not really sure. But you can use guns to, you know, fight instead of fists if you so choose, guys. But yeah, I mean, it's a really cool game, guys. It's very well done. The story's really neatly told. The designs of the game are gorgeous. It just feels like a cyberpunk universe. The sound effects are done well. The voice acting's done well for the most part, except for that one guy. You know, I should go show you Tony. Just so you know what I mean when I say I want to punch this guy in the face. This guy, I really just want to punch him in the face. He's right here.
Hey, Dex. What's up?
Just this guy's voice. I don't know what it is.
Dex, what's...
Every time I talk to him, I just want to punch him in the face, guys. This is kind of like your base, by the way. This is where you're kind of like launching your campaign for it. The story itself is very interesting. You're basically fighting this thing called the Complex. It's a very well done story. I'm interested to see where it goes. Apparently Dex is some sort of like cyber messiah type of character. She's like Neo and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, you have a lot of different kinds of environments. You can also sneak up on enemies and take them down from behind, and there's a stealth aspect to it as well. As you can see, sometimes your vision is obscured from different angles. You can hide behind cover. There's lots of different things you can do in this game, and a lot of different ways to approach its quest and in general how you go about things, guys. And that's what I really, really like about Dex. It's a very complicated game, but also kind of simplistic. I mean, it's really easy to play for the most part. And it's just really, really well designed. I mean, just period end. I haven't ran into any bugs whatsoever while playing it. I'm just trying to get back to where I was. I'll probably just hit the mini map here. Let's just take a walk around while we basically just talk about the game. It's just a really cool game, guys. I think you will enjoy it, especially if you're a fan of single player experiences. I mean, yes, there's no multiplayer. It's obviously it's specifically focused on a single player experience. But everything here is just really just designed. I mean, look at the signs on this story here. It's just really cool, and I just dig the way everything just has its own unique feel to it. How everything just feels thought out. How it just feels like an actual live city. People are moving about. People are doing things. There's danger just about around every corner. And you never know when you're going to run into a situation that you can't handle and die a horrible, horrible death, which has happened to me several times, guys. So with that, that's basically everything I have to say about Dex, guys. I think it's a really cool game. I think you should get it. I think you will enjoy it. And I'm going to definitely take my time enjoying exploring this game, but you can die if you fall too far. We should probably drink something. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll just start over. I would love to do a Let's Play series on this game for sure, by the way. There's a quest right there. Good God, there's quests everywhere in this game. That's nuts. You can also loot chests and things like that. I found some Magnum ammo. Sure, how do I use it? Any tips to that game? Nothing? No? Alright, well, I'm probably either forgetting something or just, I don't know what. But I know you can use guns in this game. So I want to say big thanks to the developer for a chance to check out this game. Thank you for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar. If you're feeling generous of heart, all tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways. Till next time, guys, play more indie games.